For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm dealing with portable battery operated PA. To get a subwoofer low end, up until this point, there really hasn't been a battery option that I've been interested in. So this has been my setup. On the right is the Bose S1 Sub 1, and on the left is the EcoFlow Pro, and that is 600 watts. It runs it really well. I have tried running the Bose Sub 1 with a 400 watt unit, and it did shut down on me. So I don't want that to happen in a live situation. So I want extra power. So this 600 watt unit has never let me down and has plenty of juice for the extra headroom. I should mention the EcoFlow at 600 watts is able to run also my much larger Bose Sub 2, and believe it or not, it also runs the Pro 32 column at the same time. So that unit is really powerful. Very happy with the EcoFlow. Okay, let's go over a couple of specs. The Bose Sub 1 is 480 watts. Its max dB rating is 125 dB, and it's 36 pounds. Now, there are some other battery-powered subwoofers that I was looking at, and then I kind of crossed them off my list. So let me go over what I'm talking about. There's something called the Yorkville EXM Mobile Sub. That's a dual 8-inch sub. It peaks at 122 dB, so a little less than the Bose Sub 1. It's 30 pounds, so it's really light. But the deal breaker for me is the fact that it doesn't have a removable battery. And so I've already learned my lesson. I have a JBL Mark II battery column speaker, and it's been about 4 or 5 years, and the battery is already going on me. So what happens if you buy a heavy subwoofer and the battery goes? Now what? You can't remove the battery. You have to ship it back to Yorkville, and they're in Canada. So that's a deal breaker for me. Also, there's another company that produce a battery-powered subwoofer called Diamondbox. They have the Sub 8.2, two 8.8-inch woofers, pretty much the same, 122 dB. A little heavier though, 38 pounds, so it's heavier than the Bose Sub 1 here. But again, the deal breaker was it does not have a user removable battery. Actually, I looked on Diamondbox's website, and I don't see the Sub 8.2 anymore. I don't know if they've discontinued it or they're so behind with their other units that they're not producing anymore. So those two are out of the picture. So the good news is there just came on the market a new battery operated PA subwoofer. And I have it on order, but I do not have it. So this is kind of like an introductory video. I'm gonna be doing some testing. It should be here in 2 weeks. And it's called the Mackie Thump Sub Go. So let's go over that. It's 400 watts. So that's less than the Bose, which is 480. It goes down to similar levels for the 40 Hz area of the frequency band. It produces less power though, at 123 dB, where the Bose is 125. Now 2 dB difference in a subwoofer, I'm not so sure if that's a huge difference. That's something I'll be testing. I know in speakers, portable speakers, when you double up 2 8-inch speakers, you gain about 3 dB. And I've been told, or I've seen the spec, that when you collate or stack 2 subwoofers, you get 6 dB. So I don't know how much 2 dB is a huge difference. Maybe someone can write that down in the comments below. It is the Mackie's a heaviest subwoofer and larger at 42 pounds compared to the Bose at 36 pounds. So that's what this video is all about. Just introducing you to what I have right now as my portable sub system, and giving you a little heads up that the Mackie is on its way. Of course, price is a huge factor when you're considering the purchase. So unfortunately, right after the tariffs kicked in, Bose increased their prices quite a bit. I believe it was $900. Now the Bose Sub 1 is $1,050. The EcoFlow actually went down. There's a new unit that's even more powerful than this. I'll give you the price of that unit, and that is now $340. I don't remember what I paid. I think I paid $400 for this unit. And the EcoFlow is 17 pounds, by the way. It's not featherweight. It is something to carry, and it's just one more thing to pack up or forget in a gigging situation. So if you add up those numbers, these two units cost $1,390. Not inexpensive. The good news, the new Mackie Thump Sub Go is $600. That's pretty reasonable. I'm thinking it's going to have similar performance to the Bose Sub 1. Maybe not quite as the SPL level, but it's going to be, I'm thinking and hoping it's going to be close. So you can get two of the Mackies for $1,200 and still be cheaper than the Bose Sub 1. And I believe two Mackies will outperform the Sub 1. I don't think it'll equal a Sub 2, but it sounds like it'll be a pretty good deal, doubling those two up. I won't need two, but just giving you the numbers. So here's the Thump Go, $600. It lays flat, very similar to the Bose Sub 1. I think they copied. It has a pole mount, M20, where you just screw in the pole. Again, very similar to the Bose. They didn't improve the Bose. Many people and myself have said they wish there was a pole mount in the when you stand the sub up, but there's only one pole mount. You have to lay it down flat. Here's what it looks like in the vertical position. XLR outs, and this is going to be larger dimensions in the Sub 1. It'll be, when I get it in, you'll be able to see them side by side. But this is a little taller, and it's wider too. So that's not something I'm happy about, but I guess there's no choice. Once you add the battery, you have to give up something. Here are your specs. 2 8-inch woofers, 400 watt power rating, which is very good. You know, going back to that Yorkville EXM sub, their power rating max is 175. So I don't know how they get the same dB rating as this unit. In other units, I think Yorkville might inflate their figures a little. So I'm hoping this is going to be more powerful. It says goes down to 32 minus 10. Very similar to the Bose. And here's your max SPL at 123. Again, the Bose is 125. And here's the feature that I'm excited about. It's a Bluetooth sub. So that means I'm going to be able to put a top like my QSC K8.2 on top, and I won't need a mixer. I'll just run the signal from my phone or tablet to the sub, and then an XLR cable out to the QSC, and I'm good to go. No mixer, but I will need power for the QSC. So this unit, I'll still use it. And then at the bottom there, it's 42 pounds, which is heavier than the Bose. So again, that's not something I'm so happy about, that I'm getting something bigger. But again, Bluetooth sub, wireless. The specs don't show you. It comes with one battery that lasts for 6 hours, and you can buy a second battery and it'll last for 12 hours. And they're hot swappable. You can swap them out real quick. So interesting purchase. I'm excited, and it should be coming, like I said, 2 weeks. If you don't need battery power, AC only, there's another sub I highly recommend on my channel. You can go back and check out the videos about it. And that is the EV ELX12-SP sub. It's really nice, and it has, it's app controlled, but again, it's not battery powered. And it's less expensive than the Bose. It's $900, so you're saving $150. So those are my two recommendations, these two subs in the AC only portable sub market. So here's the Bose in the horizontal position, like the Mackie has copied. I really enjoy this sub. It's powerful for a small 8-inch top or even 10. It's very versatile. It's pretty light at 36 pounds, but I've always been looking for a battery operated sub. I was hoping Bose would come out with it, but Mackie beat them to it, and at a pretty good price, to tell you the truth. At $600, that's pretty surprising. So we'll see what it's all about when it comes in. We'll see if this is the missing link that I've been looking for in my portable PA rig. And you guys will see the videos as soon as they come out. Hope you enjoyed. This is Bill. Stay tuned for those coming up videos. Later.